These chapters are directly covering TEKs that will still be required for us to teach. The reasons stated in the board meeting for censoring these chapters were listed as a discussion of depopulation and the United Nations. I'd like to give a quick review of the 3 Earth Systems chapters that were supposedly not appropriate for juniors and seniors in a 3rd or 4th year science. This is an elective and can also be taken at the advanced level. Chapter 2. The key questions in the chapter from the beginning of the chapter. What makes up each of Earth's 4 main systems or spheres? What factors cause changes in Earth systems? How does cycling of water, carbon, and nitrogen demonstrate interactions within and among Earth spheres? Chapter 6. The key questions in Chapter 6 are: what are the differences between ore deposits, and mineral reserves? Scandalous. What are Earth's non-renewable resources? What are Earth's renewable resources? Why is conservation important when considering future energy sources? Chapter 21. The key questions in this chapter are: how does the movement of water and air impact the global climate? What are the similarities and differences between the major climate types on Earth? How has Earth's global climate changed over geologic time, and how do we know? What are the major changes we see in today's climate? What are the consequences of our rapidly changing climate? This chapter is the only one I could find any references to the United Nations, and I quote what they say. This amounts to half column, because the book is a split column book, and it amounts to 3 small paragraphs is how much they speak of the United Nations. In 1988, the United Nations established the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change to provide policymakers with regular assessments. And then it speaks of that they had a meeting in Kyoto, Japan, and that they plan to have another one. In 2018, the UN published the Emissions Gap Report. This constitutes about 3 paragraphs, again, as I said, at the end of the chapter. And they don't even explain what the Emissions Gap Report is, really. I was unable to locate any mention of depopulation in any chapters of this book.